So we're going to take a look at where we're at with Barricade Hostage Situation, which is going to be, hopefully, the next callout in PT callouts. I don't normally share what I'm building while I'm building it. I'm trying something new, just seeing if this sort of helps you guys get an insight of how these things come together. So I'll go ahead and trigger it. It's going to be right across the street here.
All units, officers report a bank robbery on Vespucci Boulevard.
You'll have to excuse me for... Normally, of course, you'd be a little way away and you drive to the scene. Instead, things just spawn right in front of me.
Attention all units, officers are active.
So we'll go ahead and speak to the command post officer. I'll show you the key things that I've been working on at the moment. So you've seen the conversation, written some conversation lines already. There's a little bit of that going on. You probably would have seen from the last video CCTV cameras. So we can actually have a peek inside the bank and see what's going on, which is useful if we're planning what we want to do. We can actually call the suspect and is starting working on speaking with the suspect or the hostage on the other end of the phone. But you can ask questions like how many suspects, how many hostages, and you might get information that's reliable, you might not. But primarily I want to show you the suspect demands and the delivery of those demands. So in this situation, you might be able to negotiate, yeah, you need to release me a hostage, but I'll give you X. Or the other way around, I suppose. I'll give you X if you release me a hostage. So I'll press a cheaty key here. And the first set of suspect demands I've done is food, which is a nice easy one, fairly uncontroversial. It's likely to calm people down. It's not like giving them body armor or something that might give them a tactical advantage. So typically in a situation like this, you probably agree to a demand of food because it might calm people down. So Mr. Delivery Driver here has arrived in a taco truck to deliver, excuse me, sorry about that, to deliver chicken nuggets on this wonderful tray here. So we'll let him do his job. If I get too close to the scene, they will start shooting. So we'll let him do his delivery here. So he's going to pop the tray down and he's going to go head back to his vehicle. Now, it should be the case that a hostage will come out momentarily to pick up, yep, there we go, to pick up the suspect demands and take them inside. Now, what we would have done is we would have been using the conversation with the suspects to set up this negotiation. So, I will give you some food if you release a hostage, for example. That isn't implemented yet, but we can see now a hostage is being released, so here he comes. Actually, no, that's a suspect. I need to deal with this. At the moment, when the suspect is no longer holding the hostage, they take cover, and as you can see, he's left the scene to take cover, which would not be a very good move on his part. The hostage is actually down here, down the road. So say I'll sort that out. And my job here would be to secure this hostage. Obviously, anyone who leaves the scene needs to be secured and debriefed, even if they're completely innocent. We can't just let them wander off into the middle of nowhere. So as I say, a suspect probably should stay inside. He probably will. As you can see, that's the mechanic for suspect demands, the delivery of those demands, and that ability for the negotiation to actually mean something. You know, people could be released from the scene if you manage to negotiate successfully. If you don't, then this happens. Oops. Sorry. Oh, did he have a gun? I don't know. It's all completely random peds at the moment. It might be different later on. Surprisingly, nobody else is shooting at me. I don't know what's happening there. And of course we have these little inside areas as well. I don't know why you're not shooting at me. So we can actually go through this door, even though the door doesn't actually work in GTA. I'll just warp you either side of the door if you walk towards it. So that's where we are. Let's say that suspect demands system is taking shape, and there'll be more to come, I'm sure. And so what I can do is I can say negotiation, because we've had shots fired now. I can say negotiation is not working. Start the tactical entry, and my SWAT guys here will go ahead and enter. And as you can see, they're not intelligent enough to go through the door at the moment. So that'll continue. There we go. That's where we are.